Welcome, Scorpio, to Miss Amazing Tarot. Hope all of you are doing well, vibing high, being amazing as you are. So, as I was preparing to clear the table, because I was, meditating earlier, taking some notes, going back down, my family tree and things like that, updating some things, really doing some reflecting this morning. And as I was preparing for your read, I bullshit you not. I bullshit you not. If I didn't get a text from that ex, I bullshit you not, Scorpio. We about to see what's going on in the energy. Because clearly there's somebody that's about to reach out to you. Could be an ex. This person is Pisces. That could be who you're dealing with, who's going to reach out, or they could have Pisces in their chart. And the craziest thing happened last night. Was sleep, having a dream. Wherever I was, it had to be. It had a lot of cabinets because there was a lot of counter space, almost like a lab. I used to work in a healthcare organization, so it was like a lab or something of that nature, a kitchen or something. And somebody was getting ready to touch my hand, like they were either handing me something, and I bullshit you not, if the smoke detector did not go off at that very moment. I mean, it jolted me out my sleep. So you could have had a dream about this person. Maybe had some sort of weird dream. I'm recording this on Saturday, July 19th. So let's see. Universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What's going on? And they said that they said, why was I daydreaming about you? Like, why? Yeah, why? Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover. So this is somebody you could have been hooking up with. Maybe that's how y'all met. Maybe they wanna hook up with you. They want a little sex fix. They want to take you know, put their pinky toe back in the pool again, Scorpio. They want to see what's up. Screenshot. This person could have been watching you. They could be watching you, getting proof, gathering some evidence, seeing what you got going on, who you dealing with, who you with, where you from, where you at. Bad habits, drugs, addictions, toxicities. Mm. Oh, what is that? Maxwell, bad habits. Mm. What is what's Maxwell? What's the sign? Let's see. What is Maxwell? May 23rd. What is it? Gemini? Unbothered here, and at the bottom, haunted. So maybe somebody is having flashbacks, memories. Mm. Well. Somebody is saying they are haunted with memories of you. They're daydreaming about you. Anita Baker caught up in the rapture with you. You know what? They thinking about how y'all used to get down. Mm-hmm. Mm. Romantic love affair. Who is this in Scorpio's energy universe? Ooh, Four of Cups. Somebody you ain't interested in. Somebody you definitely disconnected from. Seven of Wands. You definitely threw up guards, set boundaries, drew a firm line in the sand. King of Cups. There you are, Scorpio. There you are. Six of Pentacles. This person could be, they want you to be a little generous with your energy. You know, are you open up to sharing? A little charity. I'm a little lonely over here. Can I be your secret lover? Somebody could want to be your secret lover. Like, their little addiction. You got bad habits. It says drugs, addiction, toxicity. They definitely having flashbacks of how y'all used to get down. Screenshot. What's going on? This unbothered bothering them. No. Ten of swords. How things ended. Of an ending. Wondering if something is ended. Oh, something may have ended. How you moving forward? How you got over? Oh, how you got over some type of betrayal, some painful ending. Yeah, and you move. I see you, Scorpio. They see you too. Public recognition, victory, success, self confidence as you move towards this brand new passionate beginning. Oh, okay. They see it too. And they also see, yeah, you stay in the course when it comes to whatever it is that you're working on. Hmm. They see you've relinquished a lot of those bad habits, how you used to move back in the day. I was just as I said, I was talking about I was, going over my family tree, updating some things, adding some information. And my husband here was talking and he asked me how I got into it, how I got into looking at my family history. I said when I was going through what I was going through in 2020, I started to dig deep. And it started out by trying to find out who my father was, and it led to me learning about my generational curse and things of that nature. And as I progressed along my spiritual journey, it just wasn't okay who I was connected to, who my father was. It's okay, mom's a Gemini, Aries, Cancer. This is how my grandma was moving, her sisters and everything else. What ages were they when they had children? I was getting down to the nitty gritty on how I was moving, how I was raised. What was that curse? Why was it such a strong need for me to make sure my children had relationships with their fathers? So you may have broke some of those bad habits, like how you used to move back in the day and everything else. You're not playing that game no more. You've let a lot of things go. You walked away from a lot of things. That's what they may be seeing, and seeing how you're unbothered by a lot of things. A lot of things don't get to you like they used to do back in the day. Nine of Wands. Because when you was moving like that, you was getting your ass beat. You realize now you ain't got to do shit. You ain't got to fight back. You ain't got to argue, go back and forth with anybody. You ain't got to yell, cuss, and scream, try to get a person to see things from your perspective. You ain't got to do all that. You are not pressed by trying to get somebody to understand you or like you. You don't give a fuck. And you standing on, yeah, I've been through what I've been through, and I've learned a lot with this Nine of Wands, and I'm gonna keep pushing for me. But yeah, I'm gonna draw some boundaries. I'm going to challenge myself to let go of these bad habits, to protect myself from energies that try to suck me back in, to maintain control of myself and not allowing me to get sucked back up into this. Walking away, what did I just say? You walked away from a whole lot of shit. You walked away from a whole lot of people who were putting you in that energy. The tussle, the fight, and the challenges and everything. I was like, man, watch out. Watch out. Drawing boundaries. Standing on them. And walking away and leaving behind things that no longer serve you. That's why you sitting pretty. Look at this. Chilling. That's the type of work week I'm talking about. Chilling. Unbothered. And if you're a Scorpio like me, I wondered why I love swimming is my thing. Okay? Butterfly. 100-meter butterfly. That was my thing. Swimming, we'll jump in the pool, we'll jump in water, no problem. That right there, oh, the ultimate getaway. Unbothered. Lovers. Four of Cups. You standing on business when it comes to hooking up with this person, whomever this is. Could be a Gemini. You got Cancer here, also Leo. You're not interested. Three Cups on the ground. I done been through it too and a few. Yeah, and I done been brokenhearted a few times before, and I just ain't interested in any old cup, especially one that has failed me so many times that end up being empty. You standing on business, looking forward, moving forward. Look at that, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you ain't letting the past pull you back. Haunted, memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Thinking of a time where, I mean, where you two were happy, you had a good friendship, and sometimes that's what it is for Scorpio, because Scorpio is a ride or die friend. They are, even in a romantic partnership. You know, they will give you advice and everything for the betterment of yourself, not for the greater good of them. It's just like they'll tell you the truth about yourself. They're that friend that would really hold it down for you. Maybe this person is thinking about the happiness that you brought to the union, to the connection. This could be a now. Hold on, hold the phone. Ace of Cups here at the bottom. Is this a friend who's feeling this way towards Scorpio? Is this a friend? Is this a friend? Yes. Ten of Pentacles. This is Earth, so it could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But yes, yes, it says yes. So this could be a friend. So for my male Scorpios, this could be another. This could be one of your male friends. For my female Scorpios, this can be one of your female friends. Because the Three of Cups is friendship. And you know what? I said walking away from things that no longer serve you. And that could have been friendships as well. Maybe you met you meet you meeting somebody on that lower vibrational energy. And as you heal and you begin to elevate, you may have to leave people. They can't go with you. And maybe this is a friend, an old friend who felt this way about you. Now, I did say at the very beginning it was a Pisces that reached out to me right before I started this reading. And I didn't even get a candle. I didn't even get to light the sage because it was just like, what the hell? Like, what the person said reminded me about the dream that I had last night. And yeah, so this could be this person had Pisces in their chart, or they could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And yes, this could be a friend. Maybe you pull back your energy from this friend. I mean, and then sometimes also when you're progressing along your spiritual journey, friends are not going to understand why you ain't hanging out no more. You not interested in, just we hang out at the house, drink, smoke, do all that. You just, going out doing things. It was just like, or hearing the negativity. It's just like sometimes you don't want to be around that. You don't want to hear that. You know And maybe you pull back your energy because you're trying to progress along your spiritual journey and heal from all those toxicities. And here you got someone who probably kept you in limbo with the Two of Pentacles, just maybe being around their energy, entertaining you, them feeding off of your energy, coming to you, using your resources, things of that nature, just sucking you into it. And now that you let that go and you're unbothered, this person is haunted, feeling those side effects of you pulling back that energy. But with this Ace of Cups, I'm wondering if they're coming back. Aries energy here, fire. Mm. But this it said, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. It's a friend. This is, yeah, and then the Eight of Cups at the bottom. So this is a friend that you've walked away from. You may have pulled your energy back from. Ooh, happiness hater. So this person is hating on your happiness, especially if they see you in a connection or moving forward. You could be dating. Ooh, especially if this is a same sex friend. They may see you dating and they like, damn, I wanted to, see what was going on. I'm trying to see what that's like. Mm-hmm. Carless. Um, no car repo, car issues. You can have some things going on with your car. This person, maybe that's what's keeping them from coming towards you. Talking shit and hooked, threatened. Mm. They bothered. Meanwhile, you're unbothered and they're bothered. They're threatened by whatever this is. They are woo wee. Why they hating on your happiness, Scorpio? You know what? And it could be a friend. Like, let's just say you had a friend, they were dating or married or anything, and maybe you weren't dating or you didn't have anybody. And then let's just say they ain't happy, but now you living your life, you unbothered, you moving on, you doing you, and you meet someone and you all happy and blissful. Meanwhile, maybe they want to take a shot, but now you with somebody else. They could have wanted to hook up with you, be your little secret lover, your little sex fix. You be their sex fix. Happiness hater. Family. This could be someone you had a family with. Ooh. Sex addiction. I told you they this is an ex. They remember how y'all used to get, yeah. mm It's breaking their heart. Because they remember how you used to get down and seeing you giving that to somebody else, Scorpio. Ooh. Do it got them in a fucking chokehold. Mm, mm, mm. That's that they bothered like a month. They bothered. They could try to come in trying to be intimidating. They is hooked. Hooked. I said at the very beginning it was a Pisces that reached out to me. This could be another water sign. Mm. I know we telling on folks today. We is telling on them that daydreaming. They said, why was I daydreaming about you? Haunted, hooked, and talking shit. What they saying, Harpo? What they talking about? Universe? That it's too late. Mm. That could be why they. Ooh. That's why they being petty. That's why they being petty. Oh, okay. Self love, yeah, because you loving on yourself now. very much unbothered, very much let go of all the bad habits. You can't talk about me better than I can talk about myself. I own my shit. I take accountability for it. It's just like I'm loving on myself. When I look in the mirror, yeah, I see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And don't forget. It's because I'm loving on myself. Don't mean don't forget it now. I know where I come from and I stand in my truth. And yeah, it's too late for you to come back in trying to talk your shit, trying to do what you do because you got talking shit right here. Because baby, I know better. So now I'm doing better. That's the part that you didn't while you was trying to figure out that plan of how you was gonna weasel back in and try to get your little sex fix, be a little romantic love affair. You didn't think that I was gonna be standing on business, now did you? You didn't think that, now did you? You did not think Scorpio was gonna be standing on business. Gotcha. Cause you could have never thought that you was gonna come in no strings. Told you it's too late for them to come in just wanting to have a hookup, not want to have no Scorpio loving on themselves now. You think we about to go back to this? Man, watch out. Two people in this, they don't look happy. I'm gonna choose my damn self. Did we not have this reading a couple days ago? Scorpio was choosing them, and we not about to debate this. We not about to go back and forth with this. You could be all huff puff in the chest if you want to. Trying to come in, who you trying to intimidate? Who you trying to intimidate? Who you trying to intimidate? Because Scorpio know the truth. Scorpio know you faking. Is that bite just as brutal as that bite? Come on now. You just mad because you're feeling rejected right now. That's all it is. You're sitting back watching Scorpio. You're being haunted by the past of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas because you didn't do right. Scorpio owning they shit, owning they bad habits. Let it go. Now they're unbothered. Ain't shit you can say. And because Scorpio is loving on themselves, yes, it's too late for you to come in with that energy of no strings. Let's just hook up, sex fix, secret lover. No, no, no. I got better shit to do. I got better places to be than to be arguing with somebody. What I look like? Instead of being somewhere where you trying to gaslight me, I could be over here minding my damn business. No, no, thank you. No, thank you. And that's exactly why you running away from this. Ooh, they see y'all holding hands, y'all on the beach, you living your life, you just whatever it is that they seeing. This is just be you on the beach. You doing what just by yourself. They hating it because they can't get in where they fit in. Mm-hmm. They can't get in where they fit in. Bumping heads. This could be somebody you used to bump heads with, or maybe they come in with that type of energy, trying to, thinking that shit's cute, trying to start some shit, a little bit, a little pistol whip, a little pistol starter, trying to start some shit. It's giving that arrogance, that very egotistical, my way type of vibe with that threatening card. But this person, they like to show off, so they may be a little flashy, try to seem like they intimidating, but it's just like, mm. This person may like to talk a lot. They may like to hear themselves talk. Like one of them people, they just like to talk a lot. Like, would you shut the fuck up? Don't nobody want no history lesson right now. I said pass the salt. Like, ain't nobody got time. Closing this cycle. They see that you're closing out a cycle again, letting go. We're going through a karmic checkpoint, right now with Saturn going into retrograde. We had the full moon in Capricorn, and you are doing some self reflecting. You're closing out cycles. You're ridding things that no longer serve you. Y'all started in May when it came to purge cleaning and things of that nature. Hitting each section, going through each section, physical, financial, emotional, spiritual, mental, going through each section and clearing out things and focusing on that at that point, because I know this is a 6 month stretch. We got a minute. So I just need to focus on that while the universe is doing whatever else, and pay attention to what I got going on and not letting distractions like shit from the past come up and try to distract you, which is probably the, yeah, they see you closing out a cycle, and the devil gonna come and throw everything at you they possibly can, including motherfuckers from the past, motherfuckers you didn't see coming. For those of you that it is a friend who was kind of secretly in the background hating, thought they was gonna want to be your little sneaky link. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, universe. What else you got for Scorpio? I know that was weird. It was. What else you got for Scorpio? When it comes to this person in their energy trying to come in, they trying to slide their way back in. The Mercury retrograde rebound era has officially kicked off. What else you got for Scorpio universe? Vacay. Get away, relax, have fun. Unbothered. That's what you could be doing. Minding your business. Like just like I was minding your business, doing what you do best, relaxing, and here comes somebody trying to hook you. Narcissist. Egotistical. This person could only be coming in just for a fun time, just to, you know, mm, they want something. They want something. They going through some chaos. That's why they trying to run away from it. We had that running in the other deck. Cause look, they walking towards vacay. So confirmation. Established, because they see you established. Meanwhile, they fake flexing. That's why they gotta have this tough, egotistical, my way type of exterior, because deep down inside they're going through some shit. They fragile than a motherfucker. Thump them in their forehead, they might crack. But they see that you're established, you're settled, you're secure, you're unbothered. You've let go of the old toxic ways. Did nobody have to check you about your shit? You checked your own shit. You checked your own stuff about your own shit. And you grew the fuck up. That's why you can sit here unbothered. Can't nobody press you about shit because you own your shit. Meanwhile, this person is trying to run away from their chaos, their downfall, and trying to come put the 1-2 smooth on you. Possibility, they see you following your dreams. They see you believing in yourself. They see you standing on your convictions. You've made up your mind to go towards what's best for you. And you're doing that. But meanwhile, they're trying to run away from their shit. Time, feeling like time is running out. Maybe this person was delaying, facing their shit, procrastinating. But the time has ran out. It's too late for them to come back to you, Scorpio. It is too late. You got sipping, rumors, gossip, and nosy. Yeah, screenshot. Yeah, they all up in your business trying to figure out what you got going on and what they see. Oops. What they see? Glow up. New opportunities, new career, successful business. That's what they see. They see that you what? You've let go. You're recharging. You've cleared your mind of what? They raggedy ass, third parties, haters. You learned a lesson. And that right there, my dear, is stressing them the hell out. Oh, yeah. Haunted right here. Because they can't come back in flexing, trying to be pushy and everything else. Nah, the jig's up. Time has run out. What's dead is dead. Scorpio has moved on. Go find somebody else to play with, narcissist. Scorpio, that is all I have for you when it comes to what's the tea with your energy. If you find that this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.